Yeah, hello guys. Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the Football Fans Zone with me, your boy, Timmy Banks. Guys, we're going to be talking about transfer windows because there have been speculations and news flying around the transfer. So we're going to be diving into it together. I'm sorry, guys, I was a bit late because I was watching the Nigerian match versus Brazil. It was an interesting match, though. It was an interesting match. I loved watching the match. So, whosoever, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the Football Fans with your boy, Temper Banks. Like I said, we're not talking about our transfer. So, let's get into the business of the evening because there have been different transfer rumor. I think my network is a bit slow tonight. My network is a bit slow. But we'll get into it, guys. We'll get into it. Get into it. Network is a bit slow. But no worry, guys. We're gonna do the show anyway. Just bear with me. The network is kind of shaky, like I said. Now we're gonna kick in the show off with this report, and this is coming from Darius, and it says here, Real Madrid would accept a swap plus money deal for Chelsea. Oh, from Chelsea, sorry, for Andre Looney and Kepa Arrizabalaga. It's coming from Darius. Now, I don't know where this puts that deal for Felipe Yegasi because I thought the deal has been done already. So this was actually trending today, and the reason why I'm reacting to it is because there might be news here. You know, there might be something actually concrete going on here. But if I have to be sincere with you guys, I don't think that news makes sense because I don't think that news makes sense because if I have to be honest with you guys, yesterday we had a report from Fabrizio Romano that a bid was accepted. You know, there was an agreement had between Chelsea and Felipe Jorgensen. Just that the only thing that was happening that is affecting the deal was, I think, the fact that Villarreal actually wanted 21 million pounds or 21 million euros or thereabout, and Chelsea were willing to pay just 20. So for me, I still believe that deal will get done. I don't think there's any truth in this deal. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Because when it comes to transfer windows, we all see stuff like this. We are not new to it. So, but for me, if I have to be honest, guys, I don't think there's any truth in it. But moving on to the show, guys, moving on with the show, we are going to be looking at the fact that Arsenal Football Club have actually been linked with Fabian Ruiz. Now, it says here, Arsenal have opened talks with Fabian Ruiz over the possibility of signing of Spanish midfielder Fabian Ruiz this summer. Since his transfer from Napoli, Ruiz has not been a regular starter in France. The deal will be likely to be a loan and obligation to buy, similar to how they signed David Raya. Now, I don't know who this Duncan Castle is, but if I'll be honest, guys, this is what you call bullshit. I'm sorry, it's crap. It's nonsense. It means whosoever is reporting this is not doing his own work very, very well. Because if you are doing your own work very well, then you will know that Fabian Ruiz under Luis Enrique was a very important player. It was Fabian Ruiz, Vintinha. Those guys were important to for what's his name? Luis Enrique. So the fact that whenever he says he was not getting more game time, and like for me, I don't believe 1 minute that PSG will be looking to loan a player like Fabian Ruiz. Honestly, I don't know where they are getting this crap from of him not getting game time because guys, we watched this guy played at Spain national team, and even though he was not getting game time at PSG, I'll guarantee you right now he will get the game time. But the honest truth is this, guys. I know for a fact that Fabian Ruiz was playing games for PSG. He was an important part, an important factor of PSG Football Club. So for me, I don't know where you are getting this crap from saying he does not get game time at PSG. I don't. You need to go do your research properly. Do your research properly when reporting articles like this because Fabian Ruiz was a very, very important factor for that PSG side, you know, and that is a fact. Now, moving on to the show, guys. Moving on to the show, we just saw that Manchester City, Manchester City have made an offer to Danny Olmo. At the same time, Barcelona is pushing to sign him as well. The player prefers to join Barcelona over City. However, Barcelona must first sell first before they can recruit him. Now, this guy called Santi Horna. He's a good lad, but if I have to be honest, guys, you know, the president of Barcelona, Laporta, came outside boldly today and said they are in a better financial situation to get in players like Danny Olmo into the club and Nico Williams. And the reason why I've seen articles, speculation, rumors whereby Danny Olmo and Nico Williams have been linked to several clubs. They have been linked to several clubs. But if I'll be here, be honest with you guys, if I'm to be honest with you guys, the only club I see Danny Olmo and Nico Williams ending at is Barcelona. The only way that deal will not get done is if Barcelona does, like if they fail to come up with the funds needed to get these players over the line. But one thing I know for sure is that Barcelona will find a way. You know, Barcelona, Laporte, he knows how to find a loophole. So that's why I believe that he will always find a way to get that transfer done. And that is the fact for me. He will get it done. One way or the other, Laporta will get these guys into the club. So Man City can put in any bid as they want. Chelsea can put bid for Nico Williams and everything. I will tell you guys for a fact, for free. This look too lad will end up at Barcelona. It's as simple as that. But let me know what you guys think of the comment section. If you think Barcelona might not really be able to do the deal. But for me, like I said, this is not the very first time we'll be seeing Barcelona. There have been talks about Barcelona, they are broke, they don't have cash to sign players. We hear this every season, guys. We hear this every season. Every season. Barcelona are broke. Barcelona are not in a good place to sign players. And what happens? They end up getting players into the club. So this will not be the first time they have done it. It is something I am used to already, and which is why I believe strongly that these guys are going to get into the club. They are going to join Barcelona, and that's a fact, guys. That is the honest fact. So moving on, guys. We saw the fact Jared Brightwaite I've actually decided that he's not going to sign a new contract with Everton Football Club except he's being paid £160,000. Now, this is coming from Simon Jones from Mail Sport, Daily Mail Sport. And it says Gerald Brightwaite has no intention of signing a new contract at Everton unless they can match the £160,000 offered. Okay, being offered by Manchester United. Now, this is a problem because if I'm to be honest, guys, I don't think Man U. I don't think Man U can get Brightwaite into the club because I don't think it will happen. And this is why I don't think it will happen these days, guys. Since a player of Gerald Brightwaite has placed a demand of wanting £160,000. I know so many United fans will be happy, but what I can tell you guys is that the highest thing that can happen is this: Gerald Brightwaite stays at Everton because if Everton should want to sell to United, they will also not make things easy for them. They will also not make things easy for United, and that's the honest truth. So the lesson that will happen now to Gerald Brightwaite is that he stays back at Everton. Then if he has to stay back in Everton, then he has to make sure that he comes good. Like he has to make sure he comes good, he plays very well because you don't want to flop. You don't want to make demands like this and don't have a good season. And this is what is basically happening to Victor Osimhen at Napoli. Honestly, you make demands, the club gives you the demand you deserve or you demanded, and at the end of the day, you don't have a good season. Then you have a problem like what Osimhen is going through. So if you're making demands of wanting £160,000 because it was offered to you by Manchester United, you might want to think again. Because the highest thing that can happen is this: you will have to stay back. I don't know how many years contract he has left with Everton. I don't know. I don't know. And the honest truth is that this is we only saw you last season. But I guess we have to just wait and see how that will pan out. And I know many Manchester United are so happy, man. They are very happy, man, about the whole situation. They are very happy. You know, it's a good deal for them. It's a good deal for them. So now moving forward, guys, I want to touch into. I'm done with Fabian Ruiz. I'm done with Fabian Ruiz. I want to touch on Dumfries because Manchester United are looking into the swap deal. They are looking into a swap deal of Dumfries and Aaron Basaka. They are looking to make a transfer, a swap deal of Aaron Basaka for Dumfries. Now, this is coming from the Athletic, and it says Manchester United are exploring a swap deal with Inter Milan that would see Aaron Basaka move to Italy and Dumfries come to England. Now, that's a very good one because we know West Ham were already close to having a deal with Aaron Basaka, but because now Aaron Basaka turned that deal down because he believes that Inter Milan is a better project. And for me as well, I would say the same thing because Inter Milan are a big club. They're in the Champions League as well. So I would reason with him as well. I would, honestly. I would reason with him if I have to be honest, guys. So I understand why Aaron Basaka would decide to drop that negotiation that is going on between West Ham and Man U. So I understand perfectly fine. But I guess we also need to wait and see if that deals get to happen. Now, somebody, Ants, actually shares its thought about Aaron Basaka. Now, this is what he had to say. This is what Ants had to say here. It says here, no one can convince me that Dumfries ain't better than Aaron Basaka. Dumfries offers so much offensively. Aaron Basaka is so clueless going forward, and I think we should stop getting hyped by those tackles. Get the swap deal done. And that's a fact. That's that's spot on, man. Because I don't know if Osaka is a better player than Aaron Osaka. He's a better. Sorry, Dumfries is a better player than Aaron Osaka. So no doubt about that. So Manchester United should get it done over the line. But do you trust Man U to get it done? That's another thing. Because we just have to just wait and find out if they can get it done. Because the way Manchester United are moving in this transfer window, they can do and undo. You know, you don't want to be letting Manchester United in this transfer window, man. Now, moving on, man, we've seen that this guy has been linked with Real Madrid. Laporte. Laporte have actually been linked with Real Madrid. So, do I think he's going to end up going to Real Madrid? I don't know. I wouldn't say. But they've been talks, and it's coming from Darius as well. I don't know how true is it, but they've been talks that he'll be willing to drop his pay cut at he'll be willing to leave Al Nassr for Real Madrid. And they've been talks that Ronaldo is also been he has been also been you know he has been kind of like, how would I put it, frustrated that they are not bringing any more players into the club. And the honest truth is that I don't understand what it meant, because when you look at the kind of caliber of players Ali Hal, who won the league have, they've got good players. If you look at the caliber of players Artiad are also bringing in. They brought in Musa Diaby, already. They've been talking about bringing in Edison, and they have Kante already. We've got Benzema already, and imagine their likes of Kevin De Bruyne going to join them as well. That is a hot team and everything. But at the end of the day, man, he should also stay there because he's earning a lot of money, man. So he cannot complain. He cannot complain. So, do you really think that Laporte will leave Al Nassr for Real Madrid? For me, I believe he would. If there's any truth in that article, if there's any truth in that article, I believe Laporte will be willing to risk it up, leave Al Nassr for Real Madrid. Guys, we all know what Real Madrid is all about, man. Real Madrid, when they call, you go. You know, but that's what they're all about. When they call, you don't say no to Real Madrid. You don't say no to Real Madrid. So let's see how that we pan out. Let's see how that will pan out. Now, we all know what's his name, Mosia Mazui, the guy from Bayern Munich. It has been said that coming from Plattenberg, which is Plattenberg, says West Ham have reached an agreement to sign Nosia Mazri. He has also been linked with United, but right now they've been talk of United being linked with Dumfries, which automatically means they will not need Mazri as well. So West Ham have actually agreed a deal with Mazri, and it will be very, very good to see what he brings into that team, because watching him play for uh, Bayern Munich, one thing about this lad is that he can play as a right back and he can also play as a left back. So this will be very, very interesting to see, guys. Honestly, it will be very interesting to see what end up happening, guys. So I just want to see if Dumfries will get to come to Manchester United because I believe it would make perfect sense if they can get that deal done. Now, moving on to Chelsea. Chelsea are just they are ready and do whatever they can to get rid of Romelu Lukaku, and it's coming from Damasio, and it says Chelsea are prepared to lower their asking price for Romelu Lukaku from £37 million to £27 million, but Napoli wants to pay closer to 21 million for the 31 year old player. Now, the thing is this, Manchester are trying to just get him out of the club, man. You know, they are doing everything they can because it seems Napoli are finding it very, very difficult to get rid of Victor Osimhen. So Chelsea are looking to take advantage, break the price down, and that's something Napoli should be doing also. Napoli should also be breaking the price down for Victor Osimhen because I'm sorry, no club is buying it for that amount if they want to sell him. You know, they'll be stupid to actually believe there's a club out there that will be willing to pay the amount, the release clause they want from Victor Osimhen because he ain't good enough. He ain't good enough. So Chelsea are trying to just get their own good over the line, look for a way to sell Lukaku, whereby they can use the funds to strengthen another position. Going forward now, we've seen that Jao Neves, and this is coming from Fabrizio Romano, and it says here, Paris Saint-Germain are closing in on Jao Neves deal. New positive round of talks again today. PSG wants it sealed next week. Details of package being discussed after 70 million fee plus player included for Benfica like Renato Sanchez. Here we go, expected soon. Now, for all those Manchester United fans that believe, that was actually believing that there's a possibility where they can hijack the deal, you know, and I said there's no way you're going to hijack a deal that PSG are involved in because these people they believe they beat Real Madrid to sign in what's his name? They beat Real Madrid to sign in Euro. But I'm not calling it for what it is. They overspent on Euro. Real Madrid valued Euro for a certain amount of money. And that was how much? I think that was if I'm not mistaken, if I'm sure what I'm saying, that was 62 million. And Real Madrid offered 20 million euros. So the fact that people believe or my fans believe they beat Madrid to a signing, it's mad. Because you want to ask yourself and make it make sense. You paid triple the amount of money. You paid triple the amount of money Madrid would have paid. So tell me, how are you beating Madrid to the transfer window? Because we all know if Madrid offer the same amount you guys offer, there's no way it's going to Real Madrid. Even if you guys offered more money or more salary, it will still go to Real Madrid. But at the end of the day, I'm not here to discuss about Real Madrid. So for those people that are saying they want to hijack Joao Felix, well, Joao Neves, sorry, we all can say now. Here we go. Expected soon, like Fabrizio Romano have actually reported. Here we go. Is expected soon for uh, what's his name, Joao Neves, and that's interesting to see. That's very very interesting to see. So let me just see if I even think I'm not really touched. Let me just yeah, I think I'm not talking about Tony. And this is coming from Stock Sports. And it says here, Ivan Toney has got his heart set on a move to Tottenham this summer despite interest from Arsenal and Chelsea. Talksport. Well, I'm not surprised because I'm also a little bit disappointed that Arsenal and Chelsea have not really, rushed to get this deal done. Guys, this guy is just what, just 14 million. And if I have to be honest with each other, he's worth around 50, 60 million pounds. He's a Premier League proven striker. And the honest truth is this, if you go to Tottenham, he will ball at Tottenham. He will ball at Tottenham. Honestly. Arsenal needs this guy. Chelsea needs this guy. I don't just understand why Chelsea or Arsenal the most, are not getting this guy into the club. I don't understand. I for one don't understand why have Arsenal just relaxed, not getting this deal done because they need this guy in their team. Arsenal doesn't have a goal striker, a striker that assures you, 20, 15 goals a season. They don't. And that means 20 goals a season. And if you want to win the Premiership as a team, you need to have a striker of that caliber. Now, there's a breaking news coming in right now. It's coming from Dario Sports. Now, and it says here, let me just check quickly. For Daniel, and it says Barcelona offered for Daniel 40 million paid in 10 million installment every year from 2025 onwards. 10 million for winning La Liga twice by 2029, 10 million for winning the Champions League by 2029. Then RB Leipzig considered the proposal ridiculous, and I think they rejected that deal. They rejected the deal. Like man, it's going to be very difficult, man, because this player wants to go. Wow, that's in total from Sky Sports. Barcelona made a bid for Dani Olmo. The bid is understood to be what total more than 50 million pounds, but it's expected to be rejected by um, RB Leipzig. Now, what you just saw earlier is the explanation of how they want to make the payment, of which I understand. They want the money cash. That's it. They want the money cash. They want to pay 40 million in how many years? Are they going to pay the 40 million now? That's what I don't understand. Barcelona to offer for Dani Olmo 40 million paid in 10 million installment every year from 2025 onwards. Okay, they want to be paying the fee 10 million every year. Then 10 million for winning Champions League twice by 2029. Okay, that which means if they win the Champions League and win the La Liga, they'll pay 20 million instead of 10 million. They'll pay the 10 million twice. But I guess what's it called? Leipzig are not looking to take such a deal, so I think it has been rejected. Now, before we conclude the show, guys, Dubvik, another good striker that I think or thought Arsenal would have gone for. Dubvik, Roma are finalizing solid deal and discussing internal former bid to send Girona for Artem Dovbyk. Atletico Madrid have 40 million euros package agreed with Girona, but currently still waiting on green light on personal terms. Jerosi called Dovbyk several times. That's interesting, guys. Honestly, that is interesting because this is honestly this is something I was expecting Arsenal to be doing. And if the way I don't sound, you think I'm an Arsenal fan. Honestly, this is what I expect Arsenal Football Club should be doing. Go get a striker in this match. You need to win the league. If you want to win the league, then you need to get these kind of players into your club. Honestly, you don't win league not having players of of this quality in your team. If you are sure and you know for your fact you want to win the league, then you need to bring in players like this into the club. But I guess we have to wait and see if it gets done. And this is a quick update from Fabrizio Romano and Karim Adeyemi. And it says here, negotiation between Karim Adeyemi's camp and Juventus continues after direct contact exclusively revealed yesterday. Discussion ongoing over contract terms, salary, and more. Be Juve will be opening bid for Borussia Dortmund right after. Well, I guess we just have to just wait and see what end up happening on this one, guys. And I think that is more like it. Man. I think that should be the end of the show, guys. I think that should be the end of the show. Just check quickly if there is something I missed. If there's something I didn't talk about. I think I spoke about it. Whatever I forget, then we'll have to do that in the morning. So that will be for me, guys. Please, guys, if you are coming across the channel for the first time, please smash the like button, subscribe as well. Subscribe to the family. Let's be discovered together. And if you're watching live, also do not forget to subscribe, share to your friends, share to your social media platform. Let's be discovered together, guys. And I think that will be it for me tonight, guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Uh, do have a lovely night rest and good evening, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.